Hey y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hey. Y'all, we got a lot to get into. There was no way I was gonna be able to pre-record no video, girl, and try to come over here and report back to y'all. That was just impossible. It's just impossible. It's impossible. Oh, it is impossible. Okay, because honey, it is going down over there in the courts, child. It is going down. All right. So let me speak to the people that's up in here, and then we're gonna get started in a few. What's up, Gigi? What's going on, Lee? What's up, Boo? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? What's up, little baby? Aunt Natty? What's up, Boo? What's up, Mia? How you doing? Ray 8405, what's going on? LLE, what's up, Boo? Let me see who up in here. Miss Linda, what's going on? How are you? Mama Bees, what it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Sweet Vern, what's going on? What's going on? Well, everything is back up now. Yesterday it was like really weird. Whatever was going on was really, really weird yesterday. Some people were having issues and some people weren't having issues. I was one of the people that was having issues, and I'm gonna tell y'all. I thought that they had came through here and snatched up my channel. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I kept saying every time I would try to schedule a live, it would say like it said something like YouTube could not connect or something. So I was like, girl, what is going on? So then I realized that yesterday it was an issue with Google. A lot of people who work for Google or who may not necessarily work for Google but use Google and all of that stuff. I think that they had, issues, of course. And so it finally did come back up, and I was glad because I was like, child, I'm missing out on my little munties. I mean, YouTube ain't giving me that much, but what you are giving me, girl, I'm missing out on because you playing. So that's what that was about yesterday. What's going on, Bama girl? I did say 12:50. I did say 12:50. I did. But I had decided to go live once I start seeing that everybody was reporting that Kanye was there. I was like, "Ooh, girl, let me go live, honey." Okay. So, couple things, y'all. Well, more than a couple things. We have had the special agent, okay, who testified about the pow pows. We had Kanye West show up to the doggone courthouse, child. And now we have Jonathan Perez, who is actually a former personal assistant. And girl, when I say they got KK good, okay, KK, I know your ass going to jail next because, girl, you Miss Mamas, you was over there doing a whole lot. Jonathan Perez is testifying under an immunity order. So you already know that it's getting interesting and things are heating up over there. Okay. And so we're going to get into those things. All right. Listen. So let's go ahead and get started, honey. Let's go ahead and get started. Well, I'll wait till we about 5 minutes in, honey. I'll wait till we about 5 minutes in. Um, Yes, Bama girl, it is heating up over there, honey. It is heating up over there. Okay. So while I'm waiting on people to join us, I'll just kind of let you guys know what the schedule will be this week. I know Sunday I will not be live on Sunday. Okay. I will not be live on Sunday. Tomorrow is a pretty busy day too, which is why I was like, I'd rather do some of the stuff. Now I do know the saying why put it off things for tomorrow with what you could do for the day. However the saying go, y'all know what I'm trying to say. But I know that I'll have more time tomorrow versus knowing that court is not in session tomorrow. Court is not in session tomorrow. So it makes more sense to do this today and do what I have to do tomorrow. So I appreciate all of you for your love. Um Shout out to LLE. Shout out to you for your cash app yesterday. I wasn't even on live. I wasn't even on the air, and people be blessing me. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you for the blessing from yesterday. All right. So let's go ahead and just get into the Homeland Security agent. While we're waiting, I think they might be coming back from lunch by now. I do know they were on break. Let's see. No, they're still on lunch. So we are gonna get into some things. Then we're gonna talk about Kanye, and then we'll get into the assistant, because y'all, the assistant let half. Do y'all hear me? The assistant let half. So we'll get into it. All right. So here we go. I read that this morning. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Maybe we got into this, but okay. No, I don't think we did. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Put a one in the chat, honey. Put a one in the chat if y'all ready, honey. Put a one in the chat. And hey Terry, you said you on lunch, honey. I ain't ate lunch. I don't even know what I'm gonna eat for lunch. And I don't feel like cooking. Bama girl. So what's the purpose of you putting 5? You don't want to listen today. Y'all don't. You not ready. You not ready. You not ready, Bama girl. What's up, Queen Sag? What's going on? Ooh, baby, I had that watermelon the other day. Y'all probably gonna be like, that's TMI shit, but child, that watermelon ran me through the bathroom. You hear me? But it was so good. I live for the snack. I live for the snack, child. I live for the snack. All right, y'all ready? So let's get into it. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. So the jury hears text messages between Combs and Staffer, and between Ventura and Guard. Okay, is what it says. This what it says. So in front of the jury, but before Homeland Security investigations agent Andre takes the stand, prosecutors read aloud some text messages between KK and Combs. In November of 2023, saying in part, make sure Robin is not doing anything dumb, like not having that rent paid on time. Can you make sure that she paid for this month, please? According to the previous testimony, Robin was Combs' accountant, and Jane, who dated Combs from 2001 to 2024, testified in this case under pseudonym and is identified as victim in Combs' indictment. Now, said Robin handled the rent for the home. Testimony has included or indicated Combs paid for Jane's rent for her Los Angeles home from 2023, when the love contract was signed, up until present day. Okay. KK responded according to the messages read aloud today. Robin said her rent was paid. Okay. Another message chain ready today between, or read today, that's what they meant, but they put ready, but they meant read. Read today was between then Combs' girlfriend Cassie Ventura and D-Rock, one of Combs' security guards, in January of 2017. My bathroom door is broken down. He's blaming me for going to someone else's house when I pulled over to see if I was being followed, and I was. Ventura texted him, he has my key, so I'm leaving. I do not feel safe. I'm not effing with anyone else. She later messaged him that 3 of her doors were broken. You know I can't take your keys from him, D-Rock said to her in a message. He is here and you are there. I think that's the best thing for now. So this is D-Rock trying to play Captain Save-A-Ho, when we really know D-Rock D-Rock, you questionable too, D-Rock. I mean, let's just keep it all the way 1,000, baby. You're questionable as well. Okay. All right. So, substance positive for ketamine and MDMA were taken from Combs' LA home, according to the evidence in court. With Homeland Security Investigations Special Agent Andre Lamont on the stand, the jury saw photos of items that authorities say were found in nightstands in the master bedroom of Combs' Los Angeles home during the Homeland Security March 2024 search. One of the nightstands contained 6 manila envelopes marked with a K, Lamont said. A white powder in the bags tested positive for ketamine, according to the stipulation read in court. Several cell phones were found in the house, Lamont testified. The jury saw photos of items that were inside of a safe in one of the master closets. Combs' passport and a plastic bag with a brown substance in it were found inside the safe, Lamont said. The brown substance tested positive for MDMA, according to the stipulation. Special Agent Andre said that Homeland Security investigations recovered about 200 bottles of baby oil and 900 bottles of personal lubricant, also Astroglide. Sir, you could have had a stake in Astroglide. I guess you didn't want nobody to know you was a freak, but it's always been said that you were a freak. But sir, allegedly, according to what we're reading here, 900 bottles of Astroglide is insane. And 200, which was 2 dozen cases of baby oil, which equated to 200 bottles of baby oil. I said, oh my God. The jury saw a photo of at least 16 bottles or 16 full boxes, of personal lubricant in Combs' garage. The jury also saw a photo of a bag of baby oil and lubricant next to a pack of lingerie recovered from a closet near the master bedroom. Child. The dealer is going to jail. Jail, Lord have mercy. Yes, Terry. 900 bottlers of Astroglide. That's insane. Okay. Right. Real life slip and slide. Slip and slide. I mean, and I don't think them was regular bottles of baby oil. I think them was bigger bottles of baby oil. Cause hey, Mimi, I think them was bigger bottles of baby oil because what? That is crazy to me. Let's keep going, child, because it gets good, y'all. It gets good. The jury saw photos of 6 firearms, magazines, and ammunition found in a security room in the home. Special Agent Andre testified that when he arrived, agents responsible for securing the home had already laid out the firearms and removed their magazines in accordance to the standard procedures. Lamont said that the security room had a firearm safe, and agents also found 2 locks in a bag. 3 of the pow pows were rifles. One was a pistol, y'all know the rest, and the other was a gun. Okay, a shot pow pow. It's hard not to say these words. Okay, but according to Lamont testified that the serial number on one of the rifles appeared to have been scratched off or sanded off. Agents also seized a drum magazine compatible with the rifles. Lamont testified that drum magazines typically hold larger amounts of ammunition. This drum magazine could hold 60 rounds, and 59 rounds of green tip ammunition were found in the magazine. Oh, child. Baby. He said that the green tip ammunition is designed to penetrate body armor. Let's keep going. Defense attorney Mark Agnafilio is now cross-examining Special Agent Andre, who has been testifying about the participation in the Homeland Security investigation in March of 2024 during the search of Sean P. Diddy Combs' home. When asked, Andre confirmed that he's aware that the security team protects Combs' residence and that there's a designated security room where all the firearms were recovered. The pow-pows or ammunition, no pow-pows or ammunition were found anywhere in the home other than the security office, Lamont confirmed. Shout out to the 110 in the room. If y'all could please hit that like button, because we only got 26 likes, and I don't think that's cute. That's not fair either. It's not cute, nor is it fair. Also, too, listen, we do have a goal today. If y'all would love to bless the Catch app, please do so. As we do this good content on this Diddy trial. All right. I appreciate all the love. All right. Let's go. Now, Special Agent Andre testified that a special response team cleared Sean Diddy Combs' home. Okay. First, to make sure that it was safe for other agents to enter during the 2024 raid. He said that the team's sole purpose upon entering the location is to look for people, or if they encounter weapons, to make sure that the weapons are safe. He said that the team does not typically take photos of the items on the property. Because of that, Lamont said that he didn't know if the pow-pows were found inside of the firearm safe, if the safe was locked, or if the door to the security room was locked when agents first arrived to the home. All right. Defense attorney Mark Agnafilio has finished cross-examining Special Agent Andre Lamont, and Lamont is off the stand, and the jury is taking a 15-minute break. Here is the thing, and there is actual video footage. Kanye West did indeed arrive to the courthouse today. He was wearing all white and wearing, of course, some sunglasses. West had been in touch with Sean Diddy Combs' family about possibly attending Combs' ongoing criminal trial to show his support. So the interesting thing that I find about that is they are pretty much saying that you allegedly are the unknown rapper, or unnamed, I'm sorry, not unknown, unnamed rapper, who is possibly there, possibly there in support of Combs, but yesterday you knew and you was trying to sleep with his girl behind his back, allegedly. And I know you knew about that stuff yesterday because it was all over the place. Can't tell me that these celebrities or these people out here don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really even understand why he showed up, but since he did show up, he didn't show up yesterday, but he did indeed show up today. Okay. They ended up saying that Black Sprinter Man was not Kanye. Okay. But he did show up today. All right. So we're going to come back and revisit that in just a moment. Oh, from what I understand, he attempted to get into the main courtroom and they escorted him to the overflow room or whatever. He stayed in there for 10 minutes after he listened to what was going on. So that's crazy. I didn't know he was the one that Jane was talking about. Most people are suspecting that that's who Jane was talking about when she said that the unknown rapper, because the rapper is well known and the rapper likes Diddy, according to her. That's according to her. So he showed up, baby. He showed up and left. Again, they say they don't know if he really actually left the courtroom. I'm sure he did. Kanye better take his no draws wearing ass. He probably wearing a Halloween costume in his Listen, this crazy thing about that is y'all know. So yesterday we were suspecting that it was possibly him and Bianca. Well, uh, 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 y'all know him and Bianca ain't together. So I didn't expect her to come to no court. I mean, I didn't. Hold on, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Uh-oh. All right. Let's keep going, child. Yeah, him and Bianca ain't together no more, child. Allegedly, they're supposed to be getting a divorce or already divorced. One of them. Why she walk around here naked? That's why she ain't show up to the court. You ain't coming up in them people court naked. Leave that at the house. Oh, they reconcile? Oh. Well, I didn't know. I thought they got a divorce or something, child. Last I heard. But maybe they did reconcile. They just let you know how much I keep up with this crazy ass. You too crazy. Let me see. It's Kanye and Bianca getting divorced. Let's see. Their representative has officially denied these claims. Oh, so they say that ain't true. Wait. Yeah, they say that ain't true. Okay. Well, we don't know why that cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs lady didn't show up. We don't know why. All right. Let's keep going, child. Let me get back over here. Prosecution points judge to Combs nodding during the testimony. Y'all, here he go again. Here we go again. He's being accused of nodding during testimony. Here he go again. Here he go again. Here he go again. While the jury was on break, prosecutor Maureen Comey brought up an issue with the judge. During the defense's cross-examination of Special Agent Andre Lamont, she said that Combs was nodding empathetically and that he was also nodding during some of Jane's cross-examination earlier this week. Even if Combs is not looking directly at the jury, he still should not be nodding like that, Comey said. Defense attorney Brian Steele said that Combs hasn't been looking at the jury and has been acting professionally. Mr. Combs did not do anything inappropriate at all today or any day, actually, Steele said. I can hear his ass saying that too. The judge referenced a discussion the lawyers had last week after Combs was said to be trying to interact with the jury. The judge said that he believed both sides have since made the boundaries very clear to their respective teams. There's going to be some amount of reaction to the testimony that is given, and it is impossible to police every reaction from every person in this courtroom, the judge said. He reiterated that the efforts to communicate with or influence the jury will not be allowed. Comey clarified that she is not seeking a corrective action or suggesting that Combs be removed from the courthouse or the courtroom. I'm sorry, but thought that it was very inappropriate for Combs to be nodding while his attorney is asking a witness yes or no questions. That's very interesting. Jonathan Perez, a former personal assistant for Sean Diddy Combs, is on the stand now. So before we get into his testimony, because it is indeed, indeed, it is an interesting testimony thus far. So with that being said, first of all, we have 158 people in here, and I understand that it's going to fluctuate throughout the day because people are working jobs. They have jobs. Okay. And so with that being said, I wanted to make sure that you guys hit that like button because it is free. All right. It is free. Praise the Lord, it's free. It don't cost you a thing to hit that like button there. Please, please, please make sure you hit that like button. Y'all like my country tune? Y'all like my country tune? Y'all probably like, please shut up. But just don't say it. Um y'all can let these people have their opinion, honey. Y'all can let these people have their opinion. I don't even care. I don't even care today. Yeah, keep coming, keep the views coming, keep the likes coming, keep the cash apps coming, keep all other things coming. Say whatever you want. I don't give a doggone this evening. All right. Here is our donation information. We do have a goal today. If y'all can help us get to that goal, it is $12.58. $12.58 from 4 people will get us to where we need to be. Hallelujah. All right. Let's get back into it. All right, so we get into Jonathan Perez. Jonathan Perez is, again, as I stated before, his testimony is very interesting. So let's go. Perez is going to testify under immunity order. Outside of the presence of the jury, he invoked his Fifth Amendment, triggering an immunity order signed by the judge. All right. And the judge is to compel Perez to testify. This is the 4th witness that is testifying under immunity at the trial. Another Combs assistant, George Kaplan, also testified under immunity, as well as Brianna Bongalonga and former Intercontinental Hotel security guard Eddie Garcia. They all testified under immunity. Let's go. Kanye West exits the courthouse. Okay, he arrived to the courthouse about 40 minutes ago. This was an hour and 57 minutes ago. Asked if he was there to support Diddy, and Kanye West nodded that he was. Hey, Precious Jewel, how you doing? Back in the courtroom, Jonathan Perez, a personal assistant to Sean Diddy Combs from December of 2021 to September of 2024, testified that his starting annual salary was $85,000 a year, and he later made $100,000 a year. Christina Coram, then Combs' chief of staff, was Perez's direct supervisor. He said, KK and Combs seemed to have a good working relationship, and some days it seemed that they had a good personal relationship too. Perez testified. Hold on one second. Okay. Perez typical hours were 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And another personal assistant would work the night shift once he finished. Combs typically had 3 or 4 personal assistants, he said. KK made him aware of the King Nights, which Perez described as Combs going to a hotel to have a private time with a female. Isn't that interesting? Jane, who testified in this trial, and dated Combs from 2021 to 2024 would accompany Combs at hotels for King nights. While Perez worked for Combs, Perez said, hmm, uh, uh, King nights. Well, Perez is talking because, child, let's keep going. When asked, Perez described Jane as Combs' female friend companion. I'm not sure exactly. Combs staff would get anywhere from 2 hours to a full day's notice to set up a King's night, Perez said. Jonathan Perez, a personal assistant for Sean Diddy Combs, from December of 2021 to September of 2024 when he got arrested, continued to testify about staff meetings setting up King nights, which he described as Combs doing a hotel night or going to a hotel to have private time with the female. Whichever assistant was working in the evening would typically set up the King night, Perez said. Perez typically worked during the day, so he estimates that he only set up about 5 King nights for Combs. All right. Um, it was a lot of packing materials, making sure that he was going to have everything that he would need for 12 to 24 hours without having to bother anybody, Perez testified. Perez found brought food, liquor, music, red lights, condoms, lubricant, and sometimes honey, he said. Honey enhances the man's libido, Perez testified. Perez said that he sometimes also went to X stores to purchase adult outfits and high heels. Tipping in them heels, tipping in them heels. He would pay for the items on his company card or with cash he got from security guards, he said. Jonathan Perez, a former assistant to Sean Diddy Combs, said that he cleaned up after the King's nights. The room would be just a bit of a messy or of a mess and disarray, Perez testified. Just like lots of the sheets and towels and oil, it had oil all over them. Perez said that his main purpose of cleaning up was to make sure that no items were left behind. The former assistant testified. Uh-oh. The former assistant testified, wait a minute, that Combs and his guests would be tired when he saw them after the King's nights. Okay. Combs' staff would typically arrange for a meal, a massage, or an IV drip for him after the King's night. Oh yeah, you need it. You need some of that adrenaline and stuff pumped up back in you. You didn't got them girls, them ladies ran through and got things going on, child. Let me decline this and let me block you. Now, how about that? Okay, so Jonathan Perez, assistant to Sean Diddy Combs from 2001 to 24, has been testifying about him and other assistants setting up King nights for Combs at hotels. The jury has now seen messages that Perez sent to Combs and Jane on August the 12th of 2023 involving information about a hotel room. Let me lock these doors. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me lock these doors. Ushers, I'm gonna make it easier for y'all. I lock them doors. Yeah, that's how you handle them trolls. All right. The jury saw or the jury has now seen messages that Perez sent to Combs and Jane on August the 12th of 2023 involving information about a hotel room. Just left two candles. Wait a minute. We just left two candles and a room phone in the front of room door. I'm only 9 minutes away if you need anything, Perez wrote. Oh, wow. The jury saw messages between then Combs chief of staff, KK, Perez, and another agent or another assistant, about setting up a hotel room. In the messages, KK asked if the room was done, and Perez said that he was going to run to the store to get outfits for Jane. In another conversation sent into the court from May of 2023, KK asked another assistant how cleanup was going. Slipped and fell twice. Oh, wow. Not the assistant slipped and fell twice, child. That's not funny, but it is kind of funny. Not you slipped and fell twice. Mercy, Lord. Have mercy, Lord. Wow. Wow. That's pretty interesting. Again, can you guys please hit that like button? We doing $12 and 58 cents. If you'd like to bless the platform, we need four people to do that for us to get to our goal. All right, 4 people. Right, KK, you going to jail, yo. Jonathan Perez, a former assistant for Sean Diddy Combs, recounted a time at Combs' Los Angeles home when Combs' videographer found a video of Jane and another man engaging in sexual activity. Jane, one of Combs' accusers, testified for several days during his trial and described the rug-fueled X performances known as hotel nights that she and Combs orchestrated. Perez said that the video was on an iPad usually used by Combs' staff. Combs could be seen in the background, Perez said. Perez said that he took the iPad and told Combs and Christina Coram, that Combs' chief of staff, separately about the video that day. He testified that Combs seemed surprised when he told him about the video. KK told Perez that next time he should give footage directly to her and she deal with Combs. Girl. You ain't nothing, lady. About 6 months later, KK questioned Perez about the video and how it was found. She told Perez that she had gotten a call from someone outside of the company telling them about the video in some capacity. A recording of that conversation was recovered from KK's phone, which was seized in 2024. Perez testified that he didn't know that he was being recorded at the time. The jury is now hearing the recording. The jury has heard the recording in which KK, then Sean Diddy Combs' chief of staff, questioned then Combs' assistant, Jonathan Perez, about the discovery in Combs' Los Angeles home of actually explicit video of Jane and another man. The discussion involved how the video was found. KK told Perez that she had gotten a call from someone outside of the company talking about the video in some capacity, according to the recording. In the recording, KK asked Perez to tell her step by step about what happened when he found the video on the iPad because an outside person brought up something about it. Perez told her that once he saw the video, he told Combs, "Hey, I found something on the iPad that the staff uses. I can lock it up for you. You can delete it. I just want you to make the decision. He told KK that Combs then deleted the video. In the recording, Perez told KK that he didn't have any other conversations about the video. He also referenced an investigation. Perez testified that Combs thought his home or thought his phone or his data may have been compromised. And KK mentioned that Combs wanted an investigation into what happened regarding the video, and now it got on that particular device. Ciao. Perez said that he didn't know if an investigation actually happened. In the recording, Perez told KK that that the video looked like it was set up and filmed on an iPad. The court went to lunch, and now they're back from lunch. Prosecutor Madison showed the jury a photo of a Gucci pouch. Jonathan Perez, a former assistant to Sean Diddy Combs, said that the pouch belonged to Combs and it was typically filled with rugs and money. Combs always had it with him during King nights, Perez testified to. So we done went from freak offs to hotel nights to King nights. I be got dog, Diddy. I be got dog. Child, this is very interesting. This is very, very, very interesting. Jonathan Perez ain't got no problem talking. Okay. Child. Y'all, I am literally running on about 3 hours of sleep. And so I haven't cooked lunch. I ain't cooked nothing. What y'all have for lunch today? It's lunchtime or past lunchtime, actually. What y'all have for lunch today? I don't feel like cooking nothing. I ain't gonna even hold you. Perez said everybody going to jail but him. Child, he said he testified under that immunity agreement. Some cherries. Ooh, cherries is so expensive now. Or period. Child, I had picked up a bag of cherries and weighed them. 100 of them cherries were gonna be 11 something dollars. I said, no, you can have them. You can keep them. Bama girl says she has some cherries, which I had some soup and crackers, cause I know that's what y'all say. No, y'all will tell me a salad. Yeah, I had a salad. You know, almost like you should have a salad too. I want no salad. I made some chicken noodle stir fry for my son. That sounds good. Hey Tracy, how you doing? Tater skins. Come on, tater skins. Come on, tater skins. I just thought maybe somebody would do a pre a pre a pre Father's Day lunch or a pre Father's Day dinner. I had cantaloupe, shrimp scampi again. That sounds good too. Ooh, what did I have yesterday? Oh dang! That mean I still gotta go to the grocery store. Okay. It's one of those days. We're just waiting on the update, guys. Um, that what I just read about the Gucci pouch was the last update thus far. Oh wow, come on. Father's Day was last weekend in Switzerland. Come on. I'm here for it. I thought we didn't make that comes with arguing. Ooh, child. Um, let's get into some of these tweets, child. While I'm getting ready to pull up some of these tweets, can y'all help us get to our goal today? Can y'all help us get to our goal today? I am listen, I ain't gonna hold you. A brother is tired. I am very tired, but I'm pushing through. I'm pushing through. I am so sick of this orange man. Temporarily keeps control of California National Guard after judge blocks use of troops for ICE support. Child, I cannot. I cannot. All right. Thanks for the kind words. Here we go. We don't have very many tweets to go through, but let's get through them. All rise. Mr. Perez, you were subpoenaed, and do you have immunity? Do you have an immunity agreement? Yes. See. Yes. Let me show you this. What is that? Mr. Combs' Gucci pouch. What was in the Gucci pouch? Rugs and money. Now, some text between whom? Me and Rob. Rob says, will you locate his Gucci pouch in the bathroom? And what did you say? I text, there was no residue and I didn't steal any bag, LOL. Or I didn't steal any Addy, LOL. Meanwhile, what is that? That's what the government said. They're like, what is that? It's short for Adderall. As part of your employment, did you have any role in obtaining rugs? A handful of times I'd purchase or grab them from someone outside. Child. Who were you getting rugs from or rugs for? Mr. Combs? Which rugs? Coquiana, Annex, and the Malay. How did you pay for the rugs? In cash, of course. Where did you get the cash? Security or the Gucci pouch? Who is security? Fahim. What did your text say here? I text Fahim, I need $700 for Gudio, for the rugs. In this text, I text, I'm waiting for funds from TriStar, Mr. Combs' business manager. Who do you interact with at TriStar? Robin Greenhill. Perez ain't wasting no time telling everything. Did you get a FaceTime from Mr. Combs from Jane's phone or Jane's house? Yes. Perez says, I dropped him at Jane's house with his supplies. Then he called me a couple of hours later. How did Mr. Combs appear in the FaceTime? Angry and annoyed. Could you see Jane's face? No, she turned away. What did Mr. Combs ask? For me to say if there had been another female on the trip that we had been on, and I said no. God dog. So, if y'all remember Jane Doe, now see this, now listen. the prosecution did a good job bringing him in right after they brought in Jane Doe. Okay, because he was there during the time that Jane Doe was there from 2021 to 2024. Shout out to Jane Doe. I mean, shout out to Mr. Perez. Okay, that's why he telling all the business. So if y'all remember correctly, Jane Doe said that she pushed Diddy and made him hit his head. Okay, on the thing. He followed her and all of this and all of that. So when she kept calling him a pedo and kept accusing him of being with that girl when they were on their trip, he called the security. I mean, he called this man, Mr. Perez, to literally say that there wasn't another woman on the trip. Wow, that's crazy. What's up, Twin Flames? What's going on, P2 Ross? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. That is something. Okay. How did you react during this FaceTime? Pretty normal, I thought, at least. What did you do? I told Fahim and KK that Mr. Combs were arguing with his guest, and that I was going to pick him up. So KK was also involved too. Child, what is this? A message between me, Fahim, and Mr. Combs, June 20th of 2024. I wrote need cash for his guest ASAP. Girl, this was after the raid and everything. Diddy, you should have known if they listen. If they confiscated KK's electronics, right? You knew you were under investigation. You knew you were under investigation. Now, I'm not saying what you did is a crime. I'm just saying why you ain't tighten up home. If you knew this was going on, why you didn't tighten up shit, dog? Anyway, messages between me, Fahim, and Mr. Combs. June the 20th of 2024, I wrote, need cash for his guest ASAP. Do you know what the money was for? No. Why did you leave working for Mr. Combs? To avoid situations like this. That means you knew what he was doing. How did you feel about Mr. Combs? Great, the same way as when I worked there. No further questions. Ciao. Jonathan Perez, assistant to Sean Diddy Combs from 2021 to 2024, testified that he obtained rugs for Combs a handful of times. He got rugs including Annex, the Coquiana, and the Male from someone named Gudio, and Baby Girl. Oh, not Baby Girl. Not Baby Girl. He testified, not Baby Girl. He would pay for the rugs with cash, and he got either he got them. He got the cash either from Combs or the security personnel or the Gucci pouch on the top drawer. The jury saw messages that, according to prosecutors, Perez sent to one of Combs' security guards, Fahim, in February of 2024. Perez testified that Fahim usually handled cash for Combs. In the message, Perez says, "I need $700 for Gudo." Jonathan Perez, who was a former assistant to Sean Diddy Combs, testified that he dropped off items at Jane's house to set up for her night with Combs on June the 18th, 2024, and then later dropped off Combs. A few hours later, Combs called him on FaceTime and seemed angry and annoyed, and his voice was raised, Perez said. He was asking me to confirm whether or not another female had been on a trip that we went on a week prior. Perez told Combs no, and Combs thanked him before hanging up. Perez testified that he saw Jane on the call but her back was to the camera, so he never saw her face. And he said the call lasted about 20 seconds. Prosecutor Madison Simmer asked Jonathan Perez why he stopped working for Sean Diddy Combs in September of 2024. There was a lot going on personally for Mr. Combs, and there wasn't a lot of communication about what was happening. So I thought it was a good time to leave and hopefully avoid situations like this, Perez said. Dang, man. He testified the last time he talked to Combs was the day that the music mogul was arrested. Simmer asked Perez how he feels about Combs. I feel pretty great about him, the same way I did when I was leaving my employment, Perez responded. All right, let's see. We got another tweet. Okay, we got a couple tweets. All right. Brian Steele, y'all, is doing the cross. Brian Steele is doing the cross. Mr. Steele, Mr. Combs is a motivator, yes? Yes, he is. Have you seen Mr. Combs cry? Let me show you something. Give me 1 second. Your Honor, may I hand him a book? You may. 3605, 3600 material. I can't remember if he was crying, but this does remind me that he was upset. Look again. It does not refresh. Okay, you said that there was a lot going on. Do you remember the March searches? Yes. You saw the news, right? Yes. Have you been in the bedroom at 2 Star? Yes. Did you ever see any pow-pows there? No. Did you ever see him with firearms? Never. I only saw security with them. Because he's a man of note, right? Yes. He is a man respected in many fields. Objection. I'll ask this. You have worked with other celebrities. Yes. And many of them have security, right? They do. You mentioned Jane. She was nice to you, right? Yes. You called King Knight's personal time, right? Yes. Mr. Combs worked long hours, right? Yes. Because you worked out of his house or his homes, sometimes business and personal got mixed, right? Right. Oh Lord, where they going with this? Where you going with this still? And don't try to move for no damn mistrial. We ain't got time for all that shit today. We trying to get to the thing. Don't start all that mistrial and all of that kind of stuff. We ain't trying to hear all that. It's Friday. We trying to move on. Prosecutors have finished the direct examination of Jonathan Perez. Defense attorney Brian Steele started his cross-examination by confirming with Perez that he still respects Combs. Perez also confirmed that he's seen Combs sad and cry at times while working for him. Steele asked Perez if he recalls seeing Combs cry on October the 26th of 2023. Steele showed him an exhibit that helped Perez recall that Combs was upset that day, but said that he doesn't remember seeing Combs crying. Interesting. Yeah, Kanye West is a stunt queen, honey. A straight up stunt queen. What the hell? What the helly? What the heliante? I can't really believe that's a song. Okay. Setting up King's Night was business or personal? Personal. And buying rugs, I'm not saying you did it often. That was personal too, right? Right. And buying lingerie for Jane was personal, right? Personal. Child. Lord, that is crazy. Y'all, please make sure y'all hit that like button. And also, we do have a goal today. Um, the goal was to have 4 people bless the platform with $12.58. However, if you can't do that, whatever you can over to the platform, and we will knock it off of the goal. It is greatly appreciated, and thank you for being here. All right, let's see. I think we got another tweet. No, that was 2 minutes ago. 2 whole minutes ago. 2 whole minutes ago. 2 whole minutes ago. Yeah, Kanye showing up ain't nothing but a stunt queen, honey. Nothing but a stunt queen. This it. Did Jane always appear to you to be willing to be a willing participant in the King's Night? Objection. Overruled. Yes, always. A small amount of rugs, personal use, correct? Objection. That's sustained. Child. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for a brand new beat? Summer's here. Are you ready for a brand new beat? I probably am singing them words all the way wrong. Hey Brittany, hey Jasmine, what's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing? Y'all all right? Y'all all right? What the helly? What the heliante? What the heli? What the heliante? Y'all, what am I gonna eat? Um, I don't even know. And I literally cleaned out that refrigerator yesterday. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Um, I don't know. Hey, PR, Power, Power C, CZ, what's up? How are you? Oh, juicy burger would be great. Or, um, I don't know, man. I even take some tuna salad. Now that I will eat. That I don't have a problem eating. With some buttery crackers. Yup. Yup. Sounds amazing to me. So thus far, guys, The um oh, okay. The former assistant is testifying. This was the most recent former assistant. Um, yeah, the chief of staff, of course, was KK, but he is the most recent. From 2021, from December of 2021, I think. Is that what it said? Yeah, December of 2021 to 2024. Frozen yogurt is what you're having. Oh, frozen yogurt. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with a little frozen yogurt. Yeah, I gotta take me a cat nap this evening because I ain't gonna hold y'all. A brother's tired. Hey, ham sandwich. But I knew once I saw Kanye had entered into the courtroom, I was like, oh yeah, let's go live, baby. Oh, thank you for your cash app. I appreciate it. Don't say my name, okay? I appreciate that. Okay, so that means we 3 people away from our goal now. 3 people away. We 3 people away. 3 people away. 3 people away. So 3 people away, and we are. Let me do some quick math. We are fifth. No, wait. We are $30. No. We are $35 away from our goal. $35. We're $35 away from our goal. We're waiting on an update. It looks like we got an update. Note. Wait. Seems that these threads are now back working with full comments. So continue with this thread. Okay. I wasn't having an issue with the thread. Yeah, I wasn't having an issue with the thread. Yeah, the last the judge said was that was sustained. All right, let's see. Can you estimate a percentage of your work, business, and personal? I say personal was 1%, not 1%. Mr. Combs need help connecting the Bluetooth, right? Yes. He was not very high tech, was he? He was not. Child, he won't high tech. Okay. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay. I am back. All right, let's see. Looks like we got something here. Defense attorney Brian still asked Jonathan Perez whether he would sometimes do things of personal nature for Sean Diddy Combs, even if he wasn't a part of his employment. Perez, an assistant for Combs from 2021 to 2024, agreed. Perez agreed that setting up King nights and purchase rugs would be classified as personal instead of work related. He confirmed that he had nothing to do or yeah, he had nothing to do with his work, and he didn't believe that he was getting paid to do those things. Defense attorney Brian Steele asked Jonathan Perez about his interaction with Jane, one of Combs' accusers. Perez, a former assistant of Combs, confirmed that he had helped Jane pick out lingerie and heels and a dress for her. Jane trusted Perez with his option of what to buy, Perez confirmed. Child. Steele asked Perez if Jane ever appeared hesitant to do a King's night. He said no. Steele also asked Perez to confirm that Jane seemed like a willing participant in the King's night. Perez said yes. Perez also confirmed that when asked, that Jane never seemed upset or unhappy after a King's night. Steele says, Mr. Combs was working on an album very hard, right? She says, yes. You said KK and Mr. Combs were close, right? He said, yes. But you are not saying it was actual. He said, I am not. Child, all of this is really interesting to me. That KK ain't no good. I don't care what nobody say. That KK is a horrible, horrible human being. And I mean that. Horrible. Horrible. And I mean it. Okay. So I was getting ready to do something while I'm waiting. Oh, this was it. All my life, I pray for someone like you, and all that then I already found you. Oh my life. I pray for someone like you, and I thank God that oh. Do I have any fries in there? Because I could do fries and these boneless little wings, child. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to wait for old dude to get off of the stand. Once he get off of the stand, I'll end this live, and we'll come back later. Defense attorney Brian Steele turned to Jonathan Perez's previous testimony about staffer's finding an iPad at Combs' Los Angeles residence, a video of Jane and another man engaging in sexual activity. Steele asked if the concern about the video centered on the fact that a personal private X tape was a business iPad, and Perez absolutely agreed. Perez estimated that he spent about 1% of his time working for Combs dealing with his personal matters, like setting up for King nights and obtaining rugs, is what he said. Shoo, child. You got to be more careful. Gots to be more careful. The argument you saw on Facebook, was it verbal? Was it a verbal argument and not physical as you saw it? Right. Right. You learned it was about jealousy, right? Yes. Jane was very jealous. Objection sustained. She was definitely jealous, honey. She was definitely jelly. Jelly, 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 jelly. Um. Okay, let's see. Do we got a live? No, we don't. Not over there. Please make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. It's free. Subscribing is free. I greatly appreciate you all. Greatly appreciate you all for being in the building. Okay, we did a little something now. All right, let's see. You're about the same age as Jane, right? Yes. Was Jane a strong and independent woman? Yes. You made purchases in X stores with company credit card. Is that correct? Yes. But you don't know if Mr. Combs paid. I don't. Ooh. Mm, mm, mm. Child. You. Man, if I could have some bacon wrapped. Hold on one second, y'all. Uh, okay. Um, I think all of this is just crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Crazy, crazy. You driving me crazy. Hey, you driving me crazy. Hey, boy, you driving me crazy. You driving me crazy. Hey, you driving me crazy. You driving me crazy. Wood. Ooh, you driving me crazy. Oh. I know y'all probably like, please shut up. Okay, let's see. We got a tweet. The hotel room was put in. Oh wait, the hotel room was put in your name. You had to go in and set it up, right? Perez responds with yes. And if the room was registered as Sean Combs, um, there might be cameras outside. Is that correct? And he says right. Mm. Well. Mm. Right on the money when I'm in need. Yes, she's a trifling friend indeed. Yeah, she's a golden way over time. I ain't saying she a gold digger. She ain't messing with no broke the broke. Listen, that lady had some problems. Let's be clear. That lady had some problems. Can y'all still hear me? Baby, ain't nobody said nothing since Ham Sandwich said good afternoon. Are we still live? Am I still live? People ain't talking, ain't saying nothing. Child. Oh, okay. I'm just wondering. Y'all real quiet. Real quiet, honey. I said, Lord, can the people hear me? Ooh, some orange soda would be so good right now. I ain't gonna have it for my people. One soda not good for you, so you shouldn't be drinking those sodas. You shouldn't be drinking those sodas. Those sodas aren't good for you. I get it. You ain't got to tell me. Some of us are feeding our faces. Oh, well, it must be nice, Mama Beast, for everybody to feed their faces. I'm still trying to figure out what to feed mine. My face. What am I feeding my face? I just clocked out for lunch. Come on, clocked out for lunch. Making waffles. All y'all is making food and stuff. I think y'all know that y'all trigger me a little bit when y'all talk about y'all. No, I'm just playing. Yee. Okay. Mm. Yeah, I don't know what I'm eating, but we're gonna figure it out in a little while. I'm glad they bringing back Sonic where we live. I want to try to. Oh, we gotta. Nah, didn't you ask? I did. We got a Sonics here. That sounds so good right now. Sonics, because I could use one of them very good icy drinks. hmm One of them good slushies or vanilla cherry coke. Oh, they do have the best ice. Hey, Catherine Powell, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right, let's see. We may have another tweet. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Oh, it's of Kanye West, child. Child. Now you the only person that them had the balls to come to court. The only one. The only one with the biggest balls to come to court. Chef, I tried lemon with my watermelon. It was very delicious. I promise I won't ever lead y'all astray. I promise I won't. Lead me to the rock. I'm always lead y'all right. I'm always lead y'all right. I'll never try to mislead the people. That's one of the best snacks ever. You squeeze some lemon juice, some fresh lemon juice on some watermelon. It's the best snack ever. Telling you. Oh, that's what I want right now. Me one of them cherry limeades or strawberry limeade. I'll take that too. But cherry or straw. Oh, y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. Oh, y'all so wrong. Y'all wrong. Thank you for inspiring me to make tuna salad. If I would have to go to the store to even get some tuna. But that do sound good. Um, my hub finished the watermelon in the refrigerator last night. I'm about to cut up the second one. Please do. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, that watermelon gonna make sure it detox you, get you right. Cause baby, um, we proposed this exhibit. Objection. Do we need a sidebar? There are a number of objections. We probably do need a sidebar. Your Honor, judge says, okay, sidebar. Well, yeah, you get your entire life with that watermelon and lemon. I could use some. I could. I say I could use, but some fried catfish and some dirty rice would be good. Yeah, fried catfish, dirty rice. Um, and maybe some, I don't know. Yes, itty bitty the cherry limeade. Yep. Is a sidebar where they're whisper. Yeah. Yep. Pretty much where they talking to the judge, whispering to the judge. Fried catfish with cheddar cheese grits. That sounds good too. But all of what I'm talking about, I'm gonna have to go to the grocery store. I just wanted to sit back and relax. Sit back and relax. I don't want to cook either. Oh, come on, Papa Do's. I know that's right. Yes, for the Papa Do's. Papa Do's used to be my joint. Papa Do's used to be my joint. Yeah, I really don't feel like cooking, but I don't know. I don't know what I want. What I would want to order. Child, while I'm waiting on these tweets, y'all give me a second, honey. Let me. Okay, let me do this. You ought to have been there when Jesus. I don't want to put all that on my. I want some food. I don't want no snacks. A snack will piss me off right about now. A snack will be done piss me off right now. I want a meal. It's time for a meal. Some sunflower seeds, some peanuts. That will piss me off right now. Oh, sorry, y'all. I was putting my clothes in the dryer. Oh, you must be there. All right. Let's see. Where is. Do we have an update? Nope. They still on the sidebar. Okay. I need to get back near a cheesecake factory. Their shrimp scampi. Um, you don't want no ham and cheese sandwich, chef? uh, probably not. But I can't make me a grilled cheese. I got some hamburger buns, and I'm supposed to be ghetto and make a grilled cheese out of them. That's what I'm gonna do. Grilled cheese on a hamburger bun, and I'm gonna eat some chips. Chef, once I learn how to make something, I won't buy it at a restaurant again. That's typically the best way to do it. When you when you um when you learn, you be like, oh girl, I ain't buying nothing else at no restaurant. And see, that's kind of some of my issue too, because I know how my food is supposed to taste. And there's a few places that, seem I don't ever really have issues out of, but yeah, it get like that sometimes. Baby, it's just gonna be a grilled cheese by itself. Again, if I need some beef bacon, that mean I gotta go to the stove. And this meal is to prevent me from having to go to the stove. I don't mind going later on, but I ain't going. I don't want to go right now. All right, let's see. Are they back from their sidebar? Not yet. Former assistant to Combs never told me not to talk about King's Nights. Well, if you say you don't know what the King's Nights was, then what would you gonna talk about, sir? I'm just wondering what you gonna talk about. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I said I wasn't gonna do this, but I kind of wanna laugh at sure enough, you going to the store a lot. That's something I hate to do is grocery shop. Um, I do go to the store a lot. I do. I got stuff in there, but I do like going to the store a lot. And I don't like shopping, but I don't mind. I don't mind it because I know I need it. So I go to the store. And a lot of times I see I'm not the type of person. A lot of times I keep my meats in the freezer and then I'll just go get my sides as I need them. And the reason I do that is number one, you can't trust the dates on a lot of this stuff anymore. And number two, I feel like I be a lot of the times indecisive to probably the day of. Uh, I keep beef bacon in my house. I don't buy um, pork bacon. Girl, if y'all don't come on, what y'all talking about on this sidebar? What didn't happen on the sidebar? Oh, okay. I get that. That's cool. So we don't be looking for no tail. We don't be looking for no tail. Shoot, they might as well have just taken a little break because they sidebar is 15, 20 minutes. Okay. I got a couple stories to report on too. I want to talk about that young man um who went to Morehouse, who they found in the he was missing and they found him in the water. So when I say I got a lot to do today, I really do between today and tomorrow. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and end this right here. Um, and what I'll do is I will put up a pre-recorded video this evening after all is said and done. And y'all can chat with me in the chat with that. Cause yeah, I'm gonna go find me something to eat and probably take me a little cat nap. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Since they still on the sidebar. With that being said, they give me time to charge all my devices and everything like that as well. This is not the last time I'm gonna be live today. I can tell y'all that now. But I appreciate you guys, and I will definitely catch you guys in the next video. And be sure that if you are not subscribed, to get subscribed, because we have a good time over here. We've been covering this Diddy trial since day one, honey. So I do appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next live. Bye.